So if you were looking for yesterday's lesson, it wasn't there. All right, here we go. All right, so if, here it comes, if we find the slope of the general point xy, okay, that already sounds different, doesn't it? If I ask you to find the slope of the general point, I could use this word. Is this better? Is that better? Any point on the graph. Find the slope at any point, x comma y. We obtain a what? Formula. We're going to get a formula today, guys. We're not going to get an answer like 2/3 or 1/3. We're going to get a formula for the slope of f of x to be used at any point. Now, the formula is good at any point on the graph. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to find the formula for the slope of f of x. Okay, guess what? Nothing changes. Nothing. Except for one tiny, tiny detail. Remember how yesterday I said, find the slope at 2, 1, 6, 3, and then you put the x value into the division problem? Well, you don't today. Today, if you just want a formula for the tangent line, it will always be the limit as h approaches 0 of this quotient f of x plus h minus f of x over h. And there you go. You do not have a point to plug into this formula. So because you don't have a point, here's me thinking, yesterday I told you to take that x value and put it here, and told you to put it here, but you don't have an x value. And because you don't have an x value, you're ready to go. Just plug this stuff in and see what happens. Okay, last hour, I asked them, I said, do you want me to help you? Last hour said, no. Let us go. Fourth period said, most of them said, yeah, get us started. So then I helped them. What do you want me to do? Can you handle it, or do you want me to get you started? Oh, the group that doesn't want to talk. Okay.
Get us started.
Get us started. Okay, Corey says get us started. You okay with that, guys?
Yeah.
Okay, remember how this works? Take your function, stick what number in? X plus h goes in. It goes in here. Put them in to your function. Here we go. It says take x and square it. Well, that's x plus h squared. Minus, now put x plus h into the 5x. Minus 5. What's x? X plus h, followed by plus 1. There. That's me putting in x plus h. Then it says to subtract. Okay. When it says to subtract the function f of x, please do this. I've already asked you to do this once or twice. Please put brackets or parentheses down. What is f of x? F of x is right here. X squared minus 5x plus 1. All of it divided by h. That's the hardest part of the problem, because the rest of this is just algebra. Just FOIL and distribute and factor and cancel and stuff you've been doing. Okay? I'll give you a 30-second head start. Try to simplify that mess. See what you get. I know, but you know what you're forgetting? You're forgetting the most crucial part of the formula. The limit is h approaches 0. So, what's the limit? H approaches 0. Now do the rest of it. What's the answer going to be? And what you're getting is that is your answer. That will get you the slope for any interval points. Okay? Get it? Oh, you're so close. You're just slightly wrong. Somehow you decided 2. This should be 2. Watch my work up here. See what happens. Okay, guys. Some people already have the answer, so I'm just gonna do a quick simplifying here. X plus h squared is x squared plus 2xh plus h squared. That would be minus 5x. There. Okay. I'm not done because I haven't done this. Negative times this, and this. You have to distribute that negative sign through, and you get this plus this minus 1. All of it over h. Now, if you went wrong, you probably went wrong right there. Somehow you messed up the mathematics or the distribution foiling. What cancels?
X squared, negative x squared.
Okay, what else?
1 and negative 1.
1 and negative 1. Okay, what else?
Negative 5x and
5x minus 5x. Okay, what else? Anything? No. Xh is different than h squared, which is different than h. So I'm going to write h squared first, largest power of h, followed by a 2xh, followed by a minus 5h over an h. Now hopefully you understand we're trying to cancel.
Take an h out.
Take an h out. Factor out an h. I think you can already see it. These h's are gone. What's left is h plus 2x minus 5. Now you have to remember what you were doing. You probably forgot what you were doing the whole time. You are trying to find the slope of any tangent line as the limit, sorry, the slope of any tangent line will equal the limit as h approaches 0 of that. Direct substitution, if you put the 0 in there, guys, what's left? 2x minus 5 is the slope of any. And I mean it. I mean any tangent line to any point on that curve, right? That is just a what? That's just a what?
A line?
Nope. It's what? You said it. I think you said it. No, it's not. If you go up, read what it said up there. What did I just find?
formula.
There it is. You just found, this is a formula that, what? What does it do? Well, I'm hoping you guys can kind of say it. It's a formula that finds, not any point,
Slope.
the slope at any point on f of x. These little side notes I write to you, I'm thinking you should write them. Because if you didn't know what it even meant, now you do. So now, here, can you answer this question? This is my last question, and I wish I would have had it on the slide. Find the slope of f of x at this point right here. Can't remember the point. And the point is 3.5. Okay. Okay. This point is on your function. Find the slope of your function at that point. Can you do it? Anybody got it?
You could just plug those points into this formula y minus y1. So that.
Well, that's your formula. That's your formula that finds the slope at any point on f of x. what are you going to do with that formula and this point? Okay, and the x value is 3. So if you put 3 in, what's the slope? 2 times 3, take away 5, the slope is 1. So if I pick that point on the function, guys, if that's the point I'm wondering about, the slope right at that point is 1. Up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. So this is the slope of the tangent line. So the line that cuts through that point is going to cut through at a slope of 1. Okay? Did that make sense, what we did? Because that is today's lesson. Okay? Now, what did you actually do? You actually did this. Get your eyes up, because this is what you did. It says here, in calculus. And by the way, you wouldn't believe in calculus how much they do what we just did. They just keep finding the slope at that point. Well, in calculus, the slope of the tangent line is the limit as h approaches 0, which is this division problem right here. This is called the what? What do we call that? The derivative of f, and is written f prime of x. So here's the deal. If I go like this, f prime of x, from the previous slide we just did, what was the derivative? 2x minus 5. Okay, so from the previous slide, I'm going to write this right here. From the previous slide, the derivative, which is f prime of x, is 2x minus 5. And the process is called differentiation. So if you ever get into calculus, you'll hear this word, or you'll listen to this word, or read about it, and all it says is find that derivative. Okay? Now, I still say you should write a note to yourself what that actually means. So what is the derivative? What is the derivative? And here's what I wrote to you. I wrote you just a quick little shot. The derivative is a formula to find the slope of a tangent line to the graph of f, your function, at the point x comma f of x. That gets a little wordy, it really does, but I got to tell you, if there's anything you're getting out of this, please tell me you know this. This is what the derivative is, okay? It's just a formula to find what? Find the slope. All it does for you is it just finds the slope. For what point? Any point. Any point you can find, as long as the point falls where? It's got to fall on the function. It has to fall on the function somewhere. If it does, your derivative will get you the slope. Okay? Now, the next slide is just for you, just to show me you can do it by yourself. Ready? Find the derivative of this. Let's find the derivative of f of x equals this. Well, your derivative is this, right? F prime of x, that's the derivative. So, I hope you understand the derivative is, it's just the slope of the tangent line. And by the way, there's millions and billions of tangent lines. So, you need to find the formula. And the formula is found by finding the limit as h approaches 0 of this. Good. You need to dream. You need to dream this every night. What is the derivative formula? It's right there. Gotta know that. Will, I don't mean you have to dream it now. Will, you can actually do this problem. Okay? When you're done, use your formula to find the slope at this point. For 8. Okay? Here I come. If you have it done, I'm going to tell you to start your assignment. Anybody? You got it? Yes? Yes. Get going. Yes, yes, get going. Still working on it? Yes, yes, go. Yep, go. You good?
The right answer.
Yeah, I got it too.
Yes, and the last question right there, find the slope, oh, at 40, that's easy, I mean, it should be.
But you want to get this, right?
Yeah.
I'm looking, you just keep working.
Yeah, okay, so I don't, accidentally wrote it twice, but I have that.
Can I say something?
That's the
Electron
times
puts the plus h over
the
command minus
square.
right?
Yeah,
Then it
so
should say
it's
minus
h
2
times
times
this
x plus h. You're not done yet. There was 2x that we plugged it into, right? So minus 2 plus
Why
h.
did it have to contradict?
Because I have to get rid of the square sign here.
Oh, okay, so that is what I, that's why I had it written twice.
F of 4.
Because you gotta
Or
get rid of the
what did I
square
say?
sign here, so it depends on conjugate.
Wait, why
But
are we
you don't
doing
have to do
4?
the, wait,
Oh, no. I
that's
said,
what my problem
I don't want you to do
is.
4. I
I
want you to do,
didn't put
find the
that
derivative.
And
The
then
derivative is
this
one.
all
Just
gets
do
down
x
to
plus
this,
h,
remove all
x
that,
plus
so
h,
we have
and
negative
then
1
f of
over
x.
all of
I
this.
just, when I rewrote it.
You're
again,
actually,
I just
what you're doing is you're gonna find the answer,
adding.
but all you're gonna find is the
Yeah.
slope.
Okay,
I
I
want
think I
the
got it
form.
now,
Yeah,
yeah.
I just got from here is like, I'm gonna go through that. So I'm gonna retract.
I'm just I'm trailing you by a good solid minute, so I'm hoping you've got this all done. X plus h, square it, minus 2 times x plus h, minus the function f of x, which is x squared minus 2x over h. So there's the work you should have done. All you're trying to get is the derivative.
Oh,
The
so you
derivative
wrote that
is a
part and
formula.
you just wrote the price.
You won't believe how many times students get it wrong because of this little piece right here. That minus sign messes everybody up. Lots and lots of cancellation all the time. 2x minus 2x, x squared minus x squared. I feel like, did I mess up? Oh, I did, I messed up. Because I forgot, this should be minus 2h. Sorry. Hopefully you're not looking at my work right now. Okay, try that again. Minus 2x minus 2h, but the 2x and the 2x did cancel. So then you get this.
You're supposed to find this first.
Take out
That's what you
h.
plug in the number.
This is
H is cancel. Remember, we're doing limit as h approaches 0. Put the 0 in. This was your formula right here.
And you do it.
Okay. Do you know this? Do you know that the formula is the derivative? The derivative is a formula that will get you the slope at any point.
That's the one we defined first.
And what point did I want? I wanted the slope at 4.8. So the slope at 4.8 is, put the 4 in, it's 2 times 4, take away 2. You should have got 6. I'd say half the class had that before I got up there. Now, if you didn't have it, give me to your desk. No? Okay. Okay, I like how you wrote minus 1, but when you subtract, you need to do this little number. You're going to subtract a binomial. The binomial is x squared minus 2x, so this minus makes this negative x squared. This minus makes this positive 2x.
Oh.
And because you're not putting your brackets down, you might not remember that.
Okay.
Okay, so now you did FOIL this. You got this, right? What is it saying? Plus 2xh, then what? Okay, plus h squared. This and this continue. H, yep. And then x squared. Yep. You're gonna have a lot of things over h. And a lot of things are gonna cancel out. And then you factor out an h and then even better things happen.
What do you do with that?
Just waiting for somebody to say that.
What?
I don't know.
It's just 5.
You know what Who has started their, it's 20 minutes first round.
Yeah.
Who has started their problem, their assignment? Okay. Girls, you started a long time ago?
I'm on the last one.
I want to ask you about 29. What'd you do? I've been waiting for somebody to say it. Corey finally said it. What do you do? What do you do about that one? What is it, Corey? What is it?
It is find the derivative of the function f of x equals 5.
Okay, so find the derivative. The derivative is the limit as h approaches 0 of this. You get some butter on that desk?
Cancel everything.
Okay.
Well, there is no x to plug in h plus, or x plus h into, so it's just 5 minus 5 over h.
Wait,
Yeah.
you, it's
5
6
plus
x
h minus 5 over h. 5 cancel out your
For
h
that
over
one.
h.
and then
0
you
over
just
0, it's
put the
0.
function.
That's
down
totally what I meant, I just didn't say it.
Okay, I'm trying to figure out what, okay, you said, I want to hear what you said again.
5 plus h minus 5
5 plus h minus 5?
over h.
Okay.
5's cancel. We have h over h.
Okay.
Direct substitution, we have 0 over 0. Answer 0.
0 goes in, you're saying? Is h approaches 0? And you get what? 0 over 0? Which is what?
0.
Does not exist.
Well, you can't divide by
Or,
0.
no, it exists.
Here's the deal.
Oh.
I totally agree with you guys that you can't put x plus h into this function because there's no x, right? Right?
Right.
But you know what I want you to do? You know, Frankie and Jenna, you probably did some work here, but I want you to understand something. You didn't have to do anything. What is this what does this function look like? What does f of x look like as a graph?
A line.
It's a what?
A line.
It's a line. What kind of line? It's really y equals 5, right? What kind of line?
Means there's no slope.
You horizontal line.
Well, it's horizontal, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Zero.
Here, hey guys, look, it's right here. It's horizontal. Now, remember the derivative? The derivative will tell you the slope at any point on this graph. Well, look, pick this point, pick this point, pick this point. I don't care what point you pick. Isn't the slope on a line always going to be the same? What's the slope of a horizontal line?
0.
0. Guess what? The derivative is 0. Every point on that line has a slope of 0 because the line is flat. It's flat as a pancake. Well, unless you go to a really nice pancake place where they have thick pancakes, and then looks like a crab line. It's flat as a pancake. 0 is the slope everywhere on that line. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, when you get to 31, in 31, now the x is there, right? Now you have an x in your function. Now it should be really easy. But I knew that question would come up. Because it always.
I should have thought about it more.
I know, so you have to kind of think about what that graph looks like. Okay, have a good day, and we'll wrap it up tomorrow.
What are you predicting from books? Is that like the last
Well,
week?
you know,
Or is it-
I gotta look at my review. Because, you know, I think I have a long worksheet for you guys to do. 10 pages of problems. But don't you want the book? I need to refer back to it. I don't know. You have notes that are that
I
good.
still have all the notes.
Well, if your notes are that good and you think my notes are enough,
Mr.
I can
Teacher,
take it the last week.
is the test everything from the whole year, just the second?
No. It's chapter, I want to say 5, identities. Remember that identities?
Oh,
Sine
is
equals
that the
1
one
over
with the
cosecant.
worksheet? Or the,
And are we gonna have like a really big formula sheet for?
I got it ready. It's got every chapter, every formula you've ever used.
Okay.
Anything that you need on the final is on that sheet.
So if it equals a constant, then just.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, what's the derivative of 10? The derivative is 0.
Okay.
So, what's the derivative of 10x?
Derivative of 10x.
Yeah, you know? Because, first of all, it's a line, right? 10x plus 0, so the y-intercept is 0. Go over 1, go up 10, right? So this is the line. What's the slope of any point on a line? Yeah, the slope never changes on a line. So really, you can take it, it's right there. It's 10. The only so really the slope, the answer was, the derivative is 10. The slope is always 10. But when can't you just do that? When you start to get any kind of, any kind of non-linear function, the slope changes. And that's why you look for the formula.
Okay.
The formula is everything. Hey. How you doing?
This seat is very warm. This is day 3. Where's day 1?
It's so hard.
Oh, because you did a whole bunch of stairs too.
Jim, or Otzi. You're fast. We're now starting to do PT every single day.
That's fun.
So hot. I feel like I'm gonna die. I'm so thirsty, but I forgot my water bottle. Like, the water fountain's enough because I can't take big enough gulps.
No, and it tastes really warm too, so it doesn't exactly help.
Yeah.
Oh.